Well, what's up, everybody? It's John Eric Poli here with my MMA news, and today we're going to take a deeper look at the main event of UFC 296 going down this Saturday night with Leon Edwards defending his welterweight title against the always loud, always exciting, always boisterous Colby Covington. I'm sure the lead up this whole entire fight week is going to be something to be seen with Colby and his skills on the microphone there. But outside of that, I mean, come on, guys. This is a fight. This is a really, really good, exciting fight, and I am so excited for it. Trying to predict the winner is going to be tough here. I mean, I'll give you guys my prediction right off the bat. We will break things down here, but I'm going to give the slight edge to Leon Edwards only because he's been more active recently. Now, if anybody is good at coming off a layoff, it is Colby Covington, and he's proved that time and time again. But if you're looking at, again, that's my big reason for it. But if you're looking at this from a stylistic standpoint, this is fun. This is really, really fun. So let's look at when Leon Edwards won the title, right, against Kamaru Usman, the head kick turn around the world. Remember, he was losing that fight and handily at that, and that's because Kamaru Usman was right in his face, throwing punches and bunches. I know he's more stronger than Colby, but still had some power there. Obviously, mixing in those takedowns, being able to keep Leon with his back to the canvas there. Colby Covington can do all that. He can be active right in his face, can be very, active with his combinations, and he was a Division I All-American wrestler. He could easily be able to get that fight to the ground. Now, here's the thing, though. If he can't, striking is going to favor Leon, and I would not. I understand that Colby could be active and mix it up with the combinations, but the longer the fight stays on the feet, I feel like the more he might be playing with fire here with Leon Edwards. I don't know if that's a situation that he's going to want to be getting himself into there. So it is an interesting matchup, and I know even the odds makers, they have this one as a close one, slight edge towards Leon Edwards. And again, I brought up the issue of activity when I was giving my prediction. I guess we'll just touch on that topic, and that, again, is Leon has indeed been very active. And if you can make any case of the worst Leon's looked in this stretch as the champion, I know it's just still shortly lived into it. He's only had this one title defense in which he handily beat Kamaru Usman in the rematch, which I don't think a lot of people saw coming. But again, did he look bad up until the head kick hurt around the world? Yes, and that was coming off a long way. And you see it time and time again throughout the sport, right? There's something to be said for activity. But again, Colby's used to being off for long periods of times and putting on great performances. But again, does that come back to maybe bite Colby now as he's getting older within his career? But all those questions will be answered on Saturday night. This is such a fun, stylistic fight. And I mean, hey, this is why we watch the sport, right? This is why it's fun. What I would say is if Colby does win, it's going to be a pretty big year for the UFC in 2024 because, let's be real, the stuff he does on the microphone, whether you love it or whether you love to hate it, people watch it. There's numbers there. Obviously, Donald Trump's going to be in attendance. He'll probably be in attendance a lot more if Colby's the champion. Now, again, Donald Trump, same thing. Whether you love him or whether you love to hate him, there's something there. People tune in when Donald Trump's doing something. Colby winning could be a huge thing for the UFC, but hey, this isn't a, who do you want to win for numbers contest. There will be a fist fight in a cage this upcoming Saturday night, and it is one fun matchup. But that's my, main breakdown for you guys. It's going to be a fun fight. Can Colby be active, take this fight to the canvas, drag it out? Sure. Will he? That's going to be the question. Again, the longer it stays on the feet, I think it does favor Leon Edwards. But going to be a fun fight. Can't wait to see how it plays out. I hope you guys are excited for it as well. It's a great way to end 2023 before we get on to a fantastic 2024. And you can see those early fights already lined up for next year. Going to be a good first 3 months before UFC 300. So really, that's going to be in April. So really going to be a huge first quarter of the year for the UFC in 2024. It's a great way to close out the year in 2023 with this epic welterweight title fight.